Hi there, everyone. Not often I record something in English on my YouTube channel. You probably, if you are a football boot freak, you know the website, know the channel, and you know that you can expect something very good from me from time to time. I had the pleasure to get my hands on the upcoming generation of the Adidas NEMEZIZ 19 Plus. I decided to record it in English because it will surely be something that many people will be interested in, and I'm happy to pass forward my opinion on the boot. It is a blackout. A blackout is a boot that players get before the first official colorway goes into market, so they get the proper size when the time comes. For those of you who didn't know what a blackout is, of course, I don't speak English every day, so I hope you will excuse that I'm not so fluent as a native, but I will try to do my best. Few things that I would like to mention. The Polish version will be much longer because I don't really know how to say all that I want to say in English, so I don't want to bore you guys. The upper part, the thing that you call in Nike boots the collar. When I saw the first leaks, I thought to myself that the color, the way that it is built, it's kind of strange and it doesn't make much sense. When you look at your foot, the way that the foot bends, the place when layers of the material that makes the color coming together, that's not the perfect place to do that, right? You would have to expect this to be done really good, so there are not empty spaces on the upper, and it really it's put together the way you would expect. When you look at the boot, there are very many layers. I think like 5 going one onto another to make that not even very good, but to make this kind of construction possible. And me personally, I think that it's not a good solution. It will behave not too good. And when you look at the layers of the material and you think that they are not put together and the whole construction goes way further, way up front to the fingers, when you go to artificial ground, those little rubbers, they will go beneath the layers of the material, and this is something that you look at the boot, you see that this will be the outcome, and I don't really get how can you construct something like that. It would be good for football boots to be made by people who know what football is about and what happens during a game when you go to the field and so on. You wouldn't get things like that. When it comes to the upper material is way more smooth than in the NEMEZIZ 17 plus and 18 plus. That's not really a good thing because I feel that we will have less ball control. On the previous generations, we have some, something going on the upper. Here it's not totally flat. You will get some control, but not as much as in the previous generation, and you would expect that the outcome of this will be that your feet will be closer to the ball, right? Because the upper is not so thick, it's thinner, and that's not really the case because the material that is used to make the upper is not really too soft. It's not bad. I won't tell that it's kind of, I would like to give you a comparison. It's not like Ace 16 plus, right? It's better, but it's definitely not something like Vapor 8, right? It's definitely not. So it's just a bit of a disappointment. I think that the upper should, if we don't have the control elements, the upper should be way softer. The biggest surprise for me is the inside of the boot. The only thing that, not the only thing, but the main thing that was good in the previous generations was the thing in the inside of the boot. Of course, Adidas thought about the bandage technology and all that nonsense that doesn't really exist here. But the main thing about the previous generations was the thumb inside the boot, the 1 millimeter thick thumb, something like that probably, that really touch your foot in every place and make it real comfortable, make the stabilization value of the upper of the inside really great. This was the best thing that made the quality of the previous NEMEZIZ. The only thing that I always complained about the NEMEZIZ 17 Plus was the back part of the boot. You see that Messi has totally different back part, and this is why the boot was nearly perfect, but had one big fail. And here Adidas, I don't know why, decided to take what was good and replace it with nothing, because the inside of the boot is really most of the times you have this some kind of layer of material that is kind of soft probably, and here you get a pretty rough feeling. So I don't know what is the main concept, main thought standing behind this, but I really don't get it why the boot is made like that. When it comes to the sole plate, we have that two-part construction. People who like the current mercurial vapor and superfly will be happy for that. Doesn't really give me too much emotions, doesn't really have anything good about it, bad about it. But if a boot doesn't have something bad to say about the boot, it should be a good boot, right? Because just make a football boot a good product, and this is okay. You can make a brilliant product by giving great innovations, something extra. But if a football boot is done the proper way, it will be a good boot. And this is the case when it comes to the sole plate. On the other hand, my personal opinion is that it's kind of ugly, like the whole boot. When you look at it, it's kind of when you have a building and from the architectural point of view, aesthetics, it's something that people say that's ugly. And people who know art, who know architecture say, well, this is a terrific terrific concept, and stuff like that. Well, maybe we have a terrific concept and a genius art brain standing behind the design, but I really don't get it. For me, it's ugly and it doesn't look too good. And we had the leaks of the NEMEZIZ 19 Plus into official colorways, and it wasn't really too good for me. Yeah, we had that shiny sole plate, but come on, the effect wears down, and you don't even get that. So for me, as a summary, I think that the main value of all this was that I was able to show you the video, to tell you my impressions, show you the boot the first time in such close detail. I don't think that anyone did that on the internet, especially not on video. So that's that. But the boot itself, really, I kind of have bad opinion on Adidas with this two generations that are probably nearly completely the same boot, right? We had the two NEMEZIZ, the same, two Predators that are not even Predators because they are not leather, don't have the tongue, and they are the same. And here, yeah, great, we have something new, but it's like we have to do a new boot, and we done the same already, so we have to do something new. So maybe that, and this is what you get. It's not really something that I would expect, and it's pretty bad, to be honest. Okay, thank you very much. Dear friends from Adidas headquarters in Germany, don't be mad for leaking the boot. This is football boot passion, and people really follow stuff like that, and this is really marketing for you. So don't be mad, and you should keep a close eye on what's happening in Adidas Poland if you want to do something good. Kind regards to Mr. Piotr from Adidas Poland. Great stuff that you are doing, really something that you would expect from such a good brand as Adidas. Thank you guys for watching the movie. Hope you will go out and play some football, not just FIFA on your Xbox or PS4. Summer is coming. Winter is coming. Waiting for that. Dun, 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 dun.